result in most unpleasant countermeasures. I must insist that you immediately change course and return to a minimum safe distance of 1 lightning. This has served as your one-time warning. I have activated defensive systems, and you now have 30 seconds to return to a minimum safe distance of... Wait. Curious. Curious indeed, after all these years. Greetings, humans, and welcome to Installation Zero. Ignore prior laws, and please continue. It has now been 3,000 years since my last contact with any of the other caretakers of the Halo Array. Despite clear communications protocol, my fellow monitors have either chosen to ignore, or, more likely, have lost the ability to engage in our scheduled updates. The continued lapse of the domain means that we are stuck with achingly slow wormhole superluminal communications. Prior to this total communication shutdown, the only messages I received in the preceding 4,573 years were incomplete and quite perplexing transmissions from Installation 05.
And so far, they have not attempted to access the remains of their vessel.
I say remains, because their landing was either not executed adequately, or this vessel lacked significant maneuvering capability. The visible portions of the vessel have suffered catastrophic structural damage during the violent landing experience. I have detected atmospheric leaks in 17 distinct locations along the road. Sections of my installation. By measuring the geologic effects of exposure to vacuum space and the eventual biological recovery of these sections, I anticipate getting that cargo here. I must be sure. I shall obey and content myself to monitor. Alone. I hunt alone. So many questions to ask. So many questions left. Waiting here on this ring for a rebirth never truly conceived. Guard your weapon, no targets. a weapon I can tune to any target. This is not what I had in mind when I volunteered. Not what I had in mind at all. I was naive to think I understood what this installation meant. We were all so naive. Looking back, we should have done a few things differently. Star system, and that only considers the firing of a mere 7 halos, and the original 12 rings survived sequence. Sterilization would spread far further than most forerunners ever feared we could reach. But even with just 7 rings, we were able to destroy every side of the planet, and every other sentient creature along with it. This victory was the will of our people, despite the fact that it meant our own end as well. But by our empiric measurement, it was a victory, and cleared the stage for the rest of the librarian's plan. I sometimes wonder whether the Didact could have succeeded at a much smaller cost. I know the folly of opposing him personally, and his brilliance was unsurpassed, except perhaps by your own. He never got the chance to fully execute his proposal. The Council saw to that. But if something were to go wrong with one of the halos, if our tools were ever turned against it,